young girl, the start of her life, losing it. Our hearts go out to her family, her parents, her friends, the wider school community. And I know the wider school community is coming together, and the whole community of Wimbledon and Merton, to help the parents, the school, and of course those injured as well. But we're all shocked. In the midst of life, there's death. It's just terrible. On a happy, wonderful day, something like this happened. It's beyond words.
Can you help us, Paul, just understand, I suppose, the area, the context where this happened, for those of us who are not familiar with where the school is and, even the nature of the streets and the surrounding area?
It's a beautiful part of Wimbledon. It's on the edge of the Common, about a mile from Wimbledon Village. It's an idyllic setting on a small road leading from the Common, or abutting the Common, near two golf clubs. And the school is situated there. And it's just the last place on earth you'd expect something like this to happen. It's a small road, quite busy at times, very difficult to drive fast along it because there's parked cars, and it's in effect almost single track. You have to wait for cars to pass one another. You'd never imagine something like this happening there.
Yeah. It is so difficult to imagine, and yet this is the reality that we are facing today. And I know there have been conversations around, I suppose, the setting and the context of the school, and whether it was safe enough, really, from the road. Some have been pointing to the sort of wooden fence that was around the school, for example, which is perhaps unexpected around a school. Perhaps fences traditionally would be more sturdy, if I could say that. Would that be your own feeling? Does it feel like it's safe?
I don't think so at all. The school is situated on the curve of the bend. It's a small road that simply curves round and back on itself, where there are houses. And as I say, the school is at the apex of that bend. None of the cars going round that go near would even be facing it. I assume from the Times photograph and mock-up, this has come from the golf club, where cars would just be slowly going from the golf club. I wouldn't blame the school or its setting or the fence at all. This is a horrible coincidence of events that have created a terrible tragedy. But no, I would not blame the school at all.
Yeah, no, understood. And that's really helpful. That is really helpful, just to get an understanding, as we say, of the setting of all of this. You mentioned the community support that's being offered to those who are affected. What does that look like, do you say, Paul? And over the course of this weekend, it is the end of term, and so what is that community effort? How is it going to sort of manifest itself?
Well, at a school level, John Tucker, who is the chair of the Board of Governors, he was out there straight away. He's marshalling the school, the governing body, the teachers. The existing head was, of course, there, and the new head, Helen and Sharon. So at a school level, they're doing all they can to help the school community. At a wider level, after the emergency services have departed the scene, and can I, at this point, thank them for their prompt arrival and all they did, it will be the council. And this is where, at times like this, you see the strength of local government. Merton Council has come in and is offering counselling, trying to help the school and talking to members of the community. And Merton has some experience of this. There was a tragedy in the east of the borough last year. They're very professional, the officers, the councillors of all political parties, the MP, everyone's coming together and doing what they can in this terrible, terrible circumstances.